I guess it kind of feels like, we're just winning over and over again. But yeah, it's great. It's great. I love winning every day. It's much cooler to win every day than to win one time, right? Like, because to win one time is you're not going to feel that good. But to win every day, it feels good every single day. And I keep saying, Mr. President, I'm tired of winning. And he tells me, you're never going to get tired of winning. We're going to keep winning. I say, please, sir, no more winning. He says, we're going to keep winning.
Look at the polling data, and there are numbers that just jump off the screen at you. And this is one of those. Because just take a look here. MAGA GOP view of Trump. Approve 100. Holy Toledo. GOP view of Trump. Approve 100%. 100%. If you are a member of MAGA and the GOP, you.
Bro, even Kim Jong-un got 99.93, Technically, Trump is beating Kim Jong-un right now. He's beating Kim Jong-un.
Approve of Donald John Trump. 0% say that they disapprove. You don't have to be a mathematical genius to know you can't go higher than 100%. He is the 1972 Miami Dolphins. Now, there are some Republicans who disapprove of Donald John Trump, but they are not members of the Make America Great Again movement. The bottom line is this. If you are a member of MAGA, you approve of Donald Trump.
It's interesting, though, because there have been a couple prominent people who have sort of come out online, and they're very mad.
I wonder what my Uncle Jank has to say about this.
About
100% of crackheads say they love crack and want more of it. 0% of crackheads disapprove of crack. Actually, that's not true. I feel like if you ask crackheads, if you polled crackheads on crack, you would get like worse numbers than this. You get like 85% of crackheads that say they love crack and want more of it. MAGA is worse than crackheads.
This war with Iran because he promised no new wars. Is there any sign that people might be leaving MAGA relative to?
That kind of makes sense then. No, just a silly way to present it. They're basically saying 100%. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Because a healthy number would still have it at like 85%, where 15% of MAGA is saying like, oh, we believe Make America Great Again meant no new wars. No, this is like unheard of. There's never an instance where the approval rating is 100% on anything.
2024.
Yeah, okay. So, I've said it before, and, the theme of this segment is Tucker Carlson be darned. And when we look at the numbers, I've heard some people say, oh, you know what, when you look at those MAGA numbers, it doesn't account for those who might have left MAGA. But take a look here. Americans who identify as MAGA in November of 2024, it was 28% of Americans. Now it's basically the same. If anything, it's slightly higher at 30%. The bottom line is this. The MAGA base within the GOP is not shrinking. It's the same size. If anything, it is slightly larger than it was back in 2024 when, of course, Donald Trump won a second term. So that 100% that Donald Trump has approval among MAGA GOP.
Go ahead. Tell me I'm ridiculous for saying we need, rehabilitation and education, places of education. Here, I'll liberalize my language a little bit. I know that's scary for a lot of people when they hear me say this stuff. Go ahead. Saddam Piker is going to turn into an IED one day. Wait, what? I'm Saddam Piker now? I thought I was Hamas Piker.
That is not an artifact of MAGA shrinking. It's just an indication of how strong Donald Trump's grip is on that MAGA base.
And so I guess that begs the question of what's happening with inside the GOP and if there are any splits there, because with those kind of numbers, they're going to want to retain that, right? So they can retain their seats.
Yes. And you know what we're talking about, we mentioned Iran in the intro of this segment, GOP on U.S. military action in Iran. Look at this. In MAGA, it's 90% approval. It's 90% approval, just 5% disapproval. If you disapprove of the job that Donald Trump is doing, the U.S. military action in Iran, and you're a member of the GOP, look at this. It's your non-MAGA. You're non-MAGA. It's 36% there, 54% approve. But the majority of Republicans approve of the job that the U.S. military action is in Iran, and the majority of MAGA, which is the majority of the GOP, very much approve, 90%. Very little split in Donald Trump's base. Those who disapprove in the GOP, simply put, they hate MAGA.
It's really clear.
What happens to the MAGA identifying people after Trump's term is over? It's like 30% of the country at this point. Kim Jong-un approval rate, Yeah, Kim Jong Un is kind of washed, low key. Like Trump literally has better performance in his base than Kim has with his. You think the MAGA approval rate will go down if he loses this war? Serious question. Honestly, if you were to ask me a couple years ago, I would have been like, yeah, if the gas prices get too high, if American soldiers come back in flag draped coffins and stuff, I would be like, probably. But I don't know anymore. I don't know if anything can shake their confidence.